Hello, how are you? Welcome back to the grammar class. You need to practice for the quiz on Monday. So, one of the exercises that are most difficult are the mixed type ones. And so I would like to discuss that with you. Yes. Look, for example, in your manual, exercise 11. In your workbook, exercise 11. It says auxiliaries mixed. And then it says PEG. Can you see PEG? Chapters 11 to 16. This refers to the explanation textbook. Yes. Chapters 11 to 16 cover everything regarding auxiliary verbs. Okay. So notice that before that, you did 10 different exercises. Yes. Number one had to do, that we did in class, remember, had to do with interrogative and negative forms. But then it has to do with conjugated forms. Yes. Negative, interrogative again. Yes. And then you did this past tense forms. Yes. And you were specifically asked to use had to, must, didn't need, and needn't. And then you had number 4 has to do with question forms and short answers as well. And then number 5 has to do with addition to remarks. Yes. So do I, so had you, etc., etc. These are remarks. And then number 6 has to do with the same thing, remarks, but a little bit more difficult, with 3 parts. And then number 7 has to do with question tags. And you did all that. And then number 8, question tags with after affirmative statements, and then mixed question tags. This is also an important exercise number 9. And then you have auxiliaries followed by full or bare infinitive. And remember, this is page from the textbook. Okay, TEG 246. And then we get into the auxiliary mix. For this, you need to go over chapters 11 to 16. This is super important. Let's take a look at the textbook. Yes. Let me see. Where is your textbook? I need to open it. I had it here with me. And apparently I closed it. Yeah. Here it is. It will take a little bit because it has more than 300 pages. So a little bit. It will take a little bit. Alright, here we are. I would like to go back to where I left it. I was working with it. And this will be page 82 on, I think. So let me go to page 82. 82. Here, we start with chapter 11. Yes, chapter 11. Be, have, and do, the main auxiliaries of the English language. And you have all the explanations. Okay. Be, have, and do. Okay. And then what else do you have? Apart from that, you have chapter number 12 here. May and can for permission, and possibility, and may used for permission, and can used for permission. Okay. And then we have the topic of possibility, and we have may and might again. Chapter 13 has to do with can and be able to for ability. Okay. So you have all the explanation there. how to use them. Chapter 14 has to do with ought to, should, must, have to, need, for obligation, right? So all the explanation, all the examples, all the uses are explained there. Let me see what else. Yeah, number 14. I went there. A lot of information. And then we have number 15. We have must, have, will, and should for deduction and assumption. Notice that the exercises, let me go back to the exercises again. This one. The exercises cover many of them. For example, it says request, it says deduction here in number 23, unfulfilled plan in number 16, not having the courage in number 6, no obligation number 5. So you need to go over your textbook and read the explanations and the examples from your textbook. Must for deduction compared to may and might, for example, number 157. Okay, so you have subtopics there. And then in number 16, you have the auxiliaries there and used. And you have the explanation for there and the explanation for used. Where can you see that? Well, you can see that, let me see. Where is it? I don't remember. Okay, let me show you what I did with this exercise. Exercise 11 in particular, because this is the one that have you practice all the auxiliary forms from these chapters. Okay, so what I did was I looked in the textbook for first I did the exercise and I checked the answers at the end of the unit. You know, at the end of this unit 1, you have all the answers. Okay, after I checked all the answers, what I did was I started looking in the explanation textbook, and this is what I found. In subtitle 128, and let me show you. 128. Let me see. 26, 27, 28. Okay. You have can, use for permission. And these are the forms and the explanation. An example. Well, this is what you have here in can. And then you have could, use for permission as well, or request. And you have this on the segment 131 in your textbook. Well, you have all of them, and I wrote all of them here. So I would like you to go over that. Yes. They help you choose the correct auxiliary form. Why is this be able and not could or can, for example? Well, there are reasons why, and they are explained here in the textbook. Okay, there are many topics covered here. For example, subsection 119 covers the had better. Had better. This is a whole topic. You can Google that. You can look in YouTube for explanations as well. Don't you only depend on the textbook. There are thousands of materials that you can use. Here is the there thing. Remember, I didn't find there. It's in subsection 161, and it says I didn't dare, which means I did not have the courage to do something. and we have will and ought to, and here is the used to. The used to part, yes? Okay, so all the explanations are there. I would like you to go over these explanations one by one to practice a lot, and I would like you to look on YouTube. There are so many good teachers in YouTube with many good examples, and they are native speakers. So look for them, study hard, and I know that you will succeed in the quiz on Monday. Do not worry, do not suffer. Study, read, practice, and you will do well. Okay? So I really trust you and have high expectations from you. Okay? I'll see you then. Goodbye. Have a really good quiz on Monday. See you.